Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I know I'm late and there's been a gap in my readings. I do apologize for that, Aries. My schedule has just been absolutely crazy. If you have been watching my videos, you know that I was anticipating some crazy busy scheduling. And so I only have a couple dates available for readings this month of June. And I may open only one day in July and not again until August, September. So if you're interested in personal readings, Aries, make sure that you click the link in the description box down below. This is actually going to cover June 1st through let me look at my dates here, through the 16th, the first 2 weeks of June, because I am late on your weekly. And I wanted to make sure I cover a good chunk of it as I, continue with all my readings. So Aries, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you so, so much. We had a strong start here to the month. We also have the new moon in Gemini. Hopefully I get this in time before then. 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, King of Swords, 6 of Wands. You've got 2 sixes here. The 5 of Wands and the Devil card. The Devil card being your major arcana. So this could be disagreements, disputes, not seeing eye to eye. Even I just heard somebody here getting the silent treatment after a dispute, because you do have the 5 of Wands right before it. So it's almost as though things feel like they're going great. You're feeling supported. Then all it takes is for a group of people not to get along. This could be in a work setting, a family situation, friends, friend circle here. But it does feel like, okay, people not getting along, people not able to see eye to eye, and then feeling like, listen, one way or another, we need to make this work. And I feel like there's resistance to change, resistance to teamwork. I also feel that if this is in the workplace, you might have someone that's very, very tough with their way of, I should say, their leadership, right? Because there's a difference between a boss, a manager, a leader, a supervisor, right? One of those is going to be a great example of how to be a leader, how to run a company, how to, lead a group of people, employees, staff. And the other one just, pushes people around and tries to maintain some sort of course of action, but do they have leadership skills? And this feels very much like they may be disconnected and not really wanting to get involved in people's arguments, not getting along, pettiness. If this is in a family situation, this feels like someone who's really just trying to be Switzerland, right? Trying to be like in the very middle, trying to be hopefully not taking sides and trying to get other people to see, the other person's perspective or situation or standpoint. With the Devil card here, it feels as though someone is very dead set on something and wanting to keep the upper hand. Can be very harsh with their words. Okay. Now I do love that you start off with the 10 of Cups, but let's face it, as your major arcana being the Devil card, this is someone who's trying to manipulate, who's probably trying to get in the middle of a family situation, or, for those of you that work in places where like we all get along great, or we've all been working together for so long. It's like we're family because you see each other day in and day out. Whether it's one of them toxic families in the workplace or not, it just does feel as though this is your goal. You want everyone to get along, whether they're new to the staff, or, been long time coworkers, friends, advisors, mentors, all of the above, right? If this isn't a family situation, or heck, even if you're single and you're just like, where is the love of my life? When do I get my happily ever after? When can I feel like my soulmate is finally approaching? Some of you feel like you've lost hope, almost as though you're just like, okay, I guess I'm just meant to be on my own, and that's fine. For some of you, you're afraid to be a single parent for the rest of your life, is what I'm hearing. So if you've been, I feel like there is someone here who feels like they need the support of a partner so that you can co-parent your children, whether together, right? Co-parenting with your own children, or, step parent coming in, because you need that additional support. I'm hearing that very loud and clear. You've been very choosy about the type of people that you choose to be around yourself and your children. And it could be that you have someone that makes it a point to try to have the upper hand and manipulate a situation, especially if you've got a new person in your life who is very well liked and well received by your children. But then you've got someone who's like, yeah, no, you can't be liked more than me. Like, this is jealousy from another parent. Okay. That came through as an additional message. But let's focus on this 10 of Cups and 6 of Cups. I do like this. I should say I love this. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, happily ever after. Feels like childhood dreams, wishes fulfilled. I also get this vibe or this feeling of, family vacation, wanting to spend quality time together. If you are in a connection, in a relationship, or, where someone who is part of this dynamic, King of Swords can be a little dry, can be a little disconnected, detached. Maybe they don't show too much outward emotion, but it doesn't mean that there isn't any. So there could be some sort of intimidating energy here. I do feel like for some of you, you might have someone, maybe like an ex or someone who is just a meddler, getting involved in your, situation, in your family. Again, if this is in business, this is someone who feels like they're just bringing down the hammer pretty hard. Let's see what the outcome is here. The Tower card. Revelations. 7 of Wands. I heard the word revelations with that Tower card. You've got 2 of Wands. So if this is a divorce, separation for some of you, or needing the courage to leave a job behind, a toxic environment, a family situation, the Tower card is a very, very strong revelation here. Almost an awakening, especially if those of you that have been trying to stand your ground, trying to get along with others, trying to get somebody to see your perspective, where you stand on things. And it's like, I'm standing on business. And if you don't like that, then we're not on the same page. And I'm all right with that. I feel like you really are all right with that. Like, yeah, listen, you cannot control me anymore. I'm hearing that very clearly. You don't have a say in how I live my life or what I do or where I go. And it's none of your business moving forward. In the workplace, it does feel like there will be some sort of clash between coworkers, people that you work with, between supervisors and subordinates, employees, and I do feel like there will be some sort of clash that really has you questioning, am I in the right place? Because I feel like it's time to leave now. Like 2 of Wands is very much giving. I've got choices. I've got options. I'm at a crossroads. I've put in enough time, energy, effort into this company, and this is how I get treated. No, I'm worthy of this. I deserve more. I'm pushing back. I've always played along. I've been a team player, but not anymore. So when I see that you've got all these wonderful possibilities here of something great, but your major arcana show up as the Devil or the Tower, the Devil and the Tower, I'm going to say this. You could be, and this is how Spirit is giving it to me, you could be having this internal dialogue that is energetically, mentally, and emotionally putting you in this position where you feel overly stressed, overwhelmed, feeling like people are working against you. Your world is collapsing from the inside out because you've set yourself up for that to happen. And I say this, yes, even though these are the major arcanas, which is the theme, the strongest energy here. But look at your supporting cards. the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands not getting along and standing up for yourself. Why does it have to get to that point? Are you already planning that this is going to happen? Is this something that you maybe inadvertently have been almost making happen, like manifesting this again inadvertently, right? Let's clarify the Devil and the Tower card here. Actually, Spirit said Seven of Wands. What is Aries standing up on? Regarding, compensation, money. This card also flew out, but I haven't flipped it over yet. I don't know what card it is. We'll find out together. But the Ten of Pentacles, of course, 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles is a great combination. Emotional fulfillment, financial stability in the home, stable business, home practice environments. Home and business practices, environment, 10 of Pentacles. This is all your material needs being met. So you're standing on business because you're like, listen, I do all this shit for you guys and you don't compensate me. You promise me a promotion. You promised me more money. We're negotiating salary increases, benefits, perks, all the above. And I'm not seeing it. I'm not getting it. And I feel like you're almost being overly promised what you can be given. I do feel like you're at this point where you're saying, I've got to make a choice now. I've got to look for a place that actually values me, that can pay me my worth. And I do feel like someone is making these changes here from here on out into mid-June. Now, if this is in regards to family, love, home environment, I do feel like if there are situations here where a partner or family member or someone who you share home expenses with or just sharing responsibilities, there is someone here who is overspending, being careless, not pulling their weight, then fighting and pushing back like, you don't get to tell me how to do this or how to do that. But you're like, yeah, but we've got to split these bills or this environment or keep this house on stable ground or this home that you're trying to build or live in. I do feel like there will be pushback here. I also feel like you will get pushback from them and you will definitely stand your ground, but then you have to come to a decision. Are we going to make this work? Or are we going to go our separate ways? Let's see what this card is. Well, the Hierophant. So if this is in regards to getting some sort of, in family or relationship, this is having like marriage counseling before you move in. You're already seeing that maybe it's not going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be moving in together, sharing household expenses, how they live and how you live are very different, or you have certain expectations in the home and so do they, and you're starting to realize, okay, can we survive under the same roof? I'm also feeling like if this is blended families where one person's children's and the other person's children or children are not getting along, and now you're going to be living under the same roof, you're like, holy cow, I don't know how I can make this work. There has to be rules and boundaries that have to be taken place. Like, are you allowed to discipline your partner's children and vice versa? What's acceptable, what isn't acceptable? Are you on the same page when it comes to discipline issues and things of that nature? Also feel that when it comes to job, I just heard you want job security and this place isn't giving it to you. They're full of empty promises. You haven't seen half of the things that you've been promised, and now you're not sure if this is where you want to keep going. I do feel like you may even be seeking the advice or counsel of someone who is older, wiser, mentorship, whether it's in the same company or someone who just holds a higher position in a different company, but they can give you some insight on how to communicate, how to handle things, how to open those doors, how to insert yourself in opportunities, and in a professional way, right? Where there are opportunities that will help you to grow and receive fair compensation or the accolades after all the hard work. Some of you aren't even being recognized or noticed because maybe you've got a boss or a supervisor who's taking all the credit for your job well done, your hard work, right? Aries, let's see what your angel message is moving forward. Daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. So if you are looking to bring in, I just heard you're looking to refresh a company's outlook, maybe your own company. You're looking to take a business or a company to the next level, and you're playing on creativity. And I feel like your spirit guides, guardian angels are saying, we've got the vision for you. You've got to allow us, relax, and receive the messages, the visions. I just heard the dialogue that we're giving you. That dialogue can come by intuitive nudges, maybe, actual thoughts, conversations, plans that come to mind. I'm hearing they come in your voice, but it's like higher self messages. Your higher self is guiding you. Yeah, look at that. As I say that, trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. Literally just said that. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. So if you get this idea and you're just like, I don't know if I want to do that, don't sit on it. And I'm telling you that from experience. It is trustworthy guidance. Move on it, dabble in it, explore it, research it, write it down, map it out. I have been sitting on an idea for a very long time that in a recent meditation came back and was like, spirit basically smacking me upside the head like, what the hell are you waiting for? And I'm already working on a few different things behind the scenes. So guess what I'll be working on this summer. Let's see your Moonology card here with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Oh, wow. The card of Will. Now, I know that this isn't the intention of this card, but I did hear the name William. Okay, so if this is you, your name, or someone in your family, someone that you know by this name of William, I do feel like that's significant for you. For some of you, it might be someone who has passed on that's coming through, letting you know that they're helping you with this trustworthy guidance, with this idea. Again, a spirit is saying, I know that's not what this card is about. Right? This is about, needing to take action with the choices, the decisions that need to take place in your life. Maybe feeling like you can't quite vocalize it. Maybe feeling like you've got downloads and you're not quite sure, downloads of ideas, things of that nature, and you're not quite sure which path to take or whether or not you have the strength, the courage, the clarity, the money, the support that you need to act upon it. Sometimes, Spirit, I needed that clarity. Sometimes just moving forward and taking action with the first step allows your spirit guides, guardian angels to just pave the way for you. By bringing in people, places, things, situations, resources that can help you create or manifest exactly what it is that you want or need for this next idea or chapter in your life. It feels as though you may be worried or wondering if you have what it takes, whether to start a new business, whether to make these changes based on an idea. And I heard someone say, based on a silly thought or idea that came through out of nowhere. It's not silly, Aries. Run with it. It is meant for you to pursue and follow through. Okay, so that is your message, Aries. Again, thank you. I apologize. Thank you for all the love and support, for your help, all of that stuff. Make sure you guys give this a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and double tap that bell to get notified of all the readings. If you're not following me over on Instagram, I am at Virgo Angel Tarot, where I do post additional content, let you guys know when I open up appointments, and if I'll be anywhere in person, doing in-person readings, because I'm already set to be at a specific market in July, so stay tuned for that. I will be posting info on that in my community tab, but also on my Instagram. I need to go back to school. Jesus. Okay, have a great first couple of weeks, first start of June, and I cannot wait to see what's next for you. Take care. Bye.